In 5 days, Ring of Honor comes back to pay-per-view for Supercard of Honor 2023, coming live from the Galen Center in Los Angeles, or rather this Friday night, so 6 days. My bad. Current home of the University of SoCal Trojans. Seven matches on the board. I will go all of them title matches at the moment. I'll go by order of significance with this one. First up, for the Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles, the Embassy, Brian Cage, Toa Liona, and Kaun, along with Prince Nana in their corner, take on AR Fox, Arhart Blake Christian, and Metalik in defend against AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik. I'm going to take the Embassy to retain. Nana has never had a lot of luck with champions in his stable over his career as a manager. And again, I've never been the biggest fan of Prince Nana, even if he is one of only a small handful of ROH OGers. Next up, Women's World Title match. Athena defends against Tokyo Joshi Pro, one of the top dogs of Tokyo Joshi Pro, and former and recently dethroned Princess of Princess champion, the magical girl Yuka Sakazaki. Athena, Yuka. Let's flip it. A little odd, but tails. I will take Yuka to win the title. As much as I don't want to, I think Athena's going to find some shortcut to get the W again. I don't know who they're setting Athena up to get the title off her or to be the big rival she's going to face. Next up, Wheeler Yuta defends the Pure title against Katsuyori Shibata in a Pure Wrestling Rules match, which means no closed fists. If you get caught doing this twice, you're disqualified. No interference or from any stablemates, or it's going to result in them getting fired. You get 3 rope breaks. There's a fixed time limit of about 20 to 30 minutes, and you only get 3 rope breaks. Once those breaks are burned out, you can't use the ropes to save yourself. Hell, you can't even slide out of the ring to save yourself because that counts as a rope break, I think. Well, no close fist to the face anyway. Shibata has been wrestling very sporadically since he came back last year. Heck, he's not even on the New Japan main roster these days, as he's been spending most of his days as an LA dojo trainer. Heads Wheeler, tails Shibata. Here we go. Seriously, you're giving me heads early this afternoon, morning. Now you're giving me all tails? I'm taking Shibata to win the Pure title, though I doubt that's going to happen. Ring of Honor World Television title match. Samoa Joe defends against Mark Briscoe. This is a title that Mark has been hunting for years on and off. Whether it was falling to Christopher Daniels in 2010-2011, failing at the hands of Jay Lethal in 2015, or Bobby Fish in 2016, he's never been able to get his hands on that title. Or to Matt Taven in 2013. I forgot about that one. Chicken is basically going solo. Since, well, you don't know. Does he get a bone thrown here and win his first taste, get his first taste of singles gold? I'm hoping so. It's time to man up, Chicken. Mark Pugh, boy. Time to man up. Live up to your brother's legacy. legacy you and your brother built in Ring of Honor. Man up, chicken. I'm taking Mark Briscoe, the Sussex County Chicken, to walk out of LA the new Ring of Honor World Television Champion on Friday. Marcos, how can you have not heard of Ring of Honor? You know, Ring of Honor Wrestling. Anyway, moving on. El Hijo del Vikingo versus Commander for the AAA Mega Championship. I'm going to take El Hijo to retain. Or Son of the Viking King, for those wondering what that name translates to. This is going to be Lucha Libre flippy shit spot fest to the max with these two, as far as I'm concerned. Claudio Castagnoli defending the Ring of Honor World title against the Mad King Eddie Kingston. This is a feud that goes all the way back to their Chikara days. They also fought each other countless times in Combat Zone, from what I remember. I mean, most people never really viewed Eddie as really a true world champion when he held the Chikara Grand title. Let's face it, Chikara was essentially a kid-level joke promotion. You weren't allowed to curse. There was little to no blood. It was all comedy stuff. Sure, they had great wrestlers, but some of the times the wrestling was bogged down by the gags, from what I understand. Will the Blackpool Combat Club try to make the save in one way or another? Probably, but I'm hoping Eddie walks out with the title in hand. The Sun tells me Claudio is getting out of there with the belt still in his clutch. Who's going to knock it off him? We're going to have to find out come either Death Before Dishonor or Final Battle. Finally, the main event. In honor of Jay Briscoe, the late, great Jay Briscoe, for the vacated Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. It is the Fatal 5-Way, known as the Reach for the Sky ladder match. In this match, we will see the teams of the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fénix and Penta El Cero Miedo, Top Flight, Dante Martin and Darius Martin, the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, former two-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, from the United Empire, Dunkzilla Mark Davis and the Aussie Arrow Kyle Fletcher, Aussie Open, and ROH y Dralístico of La Facción Ingobernable. Or the Ungovernable Faction. Matumbo, get out of here. Wrong sport to talk about at the moment. Dumbass. All 5 teams, all 10 men are really talented in their own rights. But which team deserves it? You could see either the Kingdom or LFI sneaking out of there with the title in hand. You could see Top Flight soaring to the top. I could see Aussie Open bulldozing everybody. Whether it's Kyle nailing them with the Grimstone pile driver. Mark taking them on a ride on the water slide. Or them just basically nailing, hitting everybody with Coriolis. But my pick to win this will be the Lucha Brothers. Why? Because they have Sato, Miedo. No fucking fear. Lucha Brothers walk out Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. I know that the card in the description is not stacked in the order. I said the card out of order from how it's shown in the description box, but I was going based on the significance of each match. And when you look at the titles, the six-man titles are the weakest link, in my opinion. Them and the women's title are going first, or the women's title is going to go first. And that excludes the Honor Botany 0 hour event. I mean, this card excludes the 0 hour event, for those wondering. That's it for me. I don't have anything else left to say. This is Mets2128 asking that you leave a comment, sub to the channel, and smash the like button. Till then, I'm signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.